most of the time when you have at least some savings, you have money, or maybe you have started your work because maybe you're employed, for example, most of the time people tend to tell us, start a business, start investing in everything. But hey Earth, this is your girl Allamsy. I'm super excited today because I want to share with you 11 things that I learned when I turned 20. So if you're in your 20s, who is watching me, or your sister, brother, niece, nephew, kindly come here, come here, come here. Come here. Bring your notebook, a pen, read these valuable lessons because I learned them. So we don't say mistakes, we say lessons. But because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I made, but for me right now they are lessons. And before I continue, make sure that you subscribe, comment, share, and give me a thumbs up. So if you have a friend or niece, you can share this video to them. So let's get started. The number one thing that I wish I knew before turning 20 is that invest in your passions and skills. So for me, what I did, most of the time when you have at least some savings, you have money, or maybe you have started your work because maybe you're employed, for example, most of the time people tend to tell us, start a business, start investing in everything. But you're starting the business, you don't have any skills, you don't know even what you are doing, you're just there. So you're like, okay, profit, and then you're so much confused. So what I advise you is that instead of you rushing to do the business, learn skills first. And I'm guilty of this. I wish I learned the skills first before I started a business. And that's why most of the people start their business, maybe after 2 to 3 years it fails, and others are like, their business is flourishing, they have 4 branches, but the secret is they have the skills and the strategies that we don't know. So most of the time, maybe when you have the money, you tend to rush into the business, you don't even invest in your passions, even you don't know what is your passion, some people. And then skills are very important. I'm guilty of this, and I'm going to invest heavily in learning more skills than rushing to the business. So that's the number one thing that I learned. The second thing that I wish I knew before turning my 20 is that financial literacy is very, very important. How you manage it, how you invest, like it's a lot. And number one, you can learn my financial literacy maybe through courses if you have the money, through books. Currently, this is the book that I'm reading. Through YouTube, the videos that you're going to watch, you can keep on searching, you can have a mentor. But financial literacy is very, very important. Another thing that I wish I knew, wow, they say that knowledge is power. And if you don't read books, you have a long way to go. For me, even in high school, I hated reading. Even the set books that we were learning in high school, I didn't finish because I did the River and the Source. In Kiswahili we did Mshtai Kimea, that one I finished, and then we did Kidaga, but let me tell you, I didn't finish. How did I survive? Those who liked reading, I went to them and then I was like, tell me, what does this mean? Or maybe I get a book that is already summarized, and that's how I could survive. I really hated books, but let me tell you, after realizing that knowledge is power, there's a lot of things this is where everything is in books. Let me tell you, nowadays I've taken reading seriously. So at least I'm proud, I can say, because I started reading recently. I've read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Right now I'm reading this Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Let me tell you, there's a lot of knowledge in here in these books, to be honest. Even if you go search, which are some of the lessons I can learn from Think and Grow Rich. Obviously it is very short and they don't tell everything because I love summary. I don't like getting tired. Yeah, but let me tell you, when you read it yourself, you're going to learn so many lessons. So if you don't read, kindly start reading the books. And if you want, I recommend for you, start with Rich Dad Poor Dad, then go to Think and Grow Rich. And if you want me to recommend other books or do a video to recommending you other books that you can read, kindly comment down below. Knowledge is power. Another thing that I wish I knew is it's okay to fail. If you started a project, you started maybe a business, maybe went for an interview and then it didn't go well, it's okay to fail. And but then you're supposed to be taking failure positively, because rejection is redirection. Right now you're like, what? So I started that business, didn't work. I started that project, didn't work. You're telling me that it's positive? Yes. It's okay to fail. If you start something, didn't work, move on to the next. Or instead of giving up, keep on pushing. For me, I was so much scared to start on social media, more so YouTube. I was like, what if I don't get subscribers? What if people don't like me? What if? But I was like, let me do it. Even if I fail, I'll be saying, I tried YouTube and then, but I believe I'm going to grow. I don't believe in negativity here. Okay. So it's okay to fail. Whatever you wanna do, do it. The thing that I wish I knew is take good care of your health. Honestly, right now maybe you're like, okay, you go clubbing, alcohol, cigarette. Maybe you're using the bang, and then you're like, okay, you're low. I'm still young, can do whatever. What if you're going to be young forever? Okay, I know you have that song of young forever, but what if you're going to be young forever? So the way you are treating your body right now, it's going to reflect when you become old. So take good care of your health. Your eyes, ears, your teeth, like everything. Take good care of your body. Take good care of your health. Get that insurance. Get that. Right now in Kenya, we are using a SHA and shift. I don't want whatever. Get yourself an insurance. Like, take good care of your health. And this thing, I came to realize later when I had an eye surgery, and then they were like, "Do you have an NHIF?" And I'm like, "No." "Do you have insurance?" "No." So we had to use with my family. So we had to use cash, and it became more expensive because they were telling me if you had an HIF, it could be cheaper, it could be at a lower price, but because you're using cash, it's going to be here. So take your health seriously. Make sure that you have insurance, or not that you can have the NHIF now, which was replaced with SHA. I think that I wish I knew. Not all relationships lead to marriage. I'm giving you 2 seconds to digest. Good girl, good boy, good man, good lady. Have you digested that? Not all relationships lead to marriage. And that is a mistake that I did. I thought that if this relationship is supposed to lead into marriage, I don't know. Even in my head, I was just planning everything. Marriage, the babies. If we even name the babies, not all relationships lead to marriage, and that is okay. Finding the one, it's hard work. But don't think that every relationship it's a must to lead into marriage. But those people who are very lucky, that's their first love, their first boyfriend, they end up marrying them. But there are others like us. We have to keep on pushing. So not all relationships lead to marriage. I wish I knew this earlier. It could save me time, the headache. Another thing that I wish I knew is that friendships change, and that is no more. Don't think the friend that you have for 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, they're going to be with you forever. There are those who change. They decide to betray you, do you something bad, but that's normal. Friendships change. We move on and we have more friends. Okay? Friendships change, and that's normal, And another thing that I came to realize, not everybody that you call a friend is your friend. Because you vibe, you're there, you go, you love the same thing and everything, it doesn't mean that they're your friends. They are your friends like this. So be careful of those who called friends. And another thing that I came to realize very late, have friends that, number one, they are value to you. They support your dreams. you're chasing dreams together. Like they are there for you, they're cheering you. But not when you tell them that you want to do this. Instead of supporting you, they are there to tell you all the 100 reasons how it's not going to work. Have valuable friends. Even if it's only one friend, 3 friends, or even 2. Make sure that you're having friends that are pushing you towards your goals, but not those who are telling you, the way you talk, your voice is usually funny. The way you do, you're not pretty enough. You don't apply makeup. Don't have those friends who are pulling you down. Have friends that are there to cheer you on. Friendship change, and that is no more. That thing that I wish I knew is that your self-worth is not tied to other people's opinion. Don't be a people pleaser. Is it a people pleaser or person pleaser? But don't be a person who is there to please people. You're being told this, you're there. You're like, I want to have a lot of friends. I don't want them to become my enemies. Your self-worth is not tied to other people's opinions. Their opinions that might be right, but what about you? You are the one who matters. Do things that work for you. Do things that make you happy. Fulfillment is all we want. But it's not good for you to be doing things to be pleasing somebody. But make sure that the things that you're doing, they are godly. So don't be like, okay, I don't want to be judged. I want to do this, that. Make sure that you're doing good things. But don't let people to control your life. When you're being told to do this, you just do it. When you're being told to do this, no. Control your life because you got the power. You have the power. Don't be pleasing people. The thing that I wish I knew is that you don't have to figure everything out. Obviously, we do have plans and goals. And even when you're heading to 2025, I know you already had your plans, you already have your goals. But it's okay not to have everything figured out. Don't be like, okay, for me, I'm this person. If something does not happen, for example, if I've written a goal and it has not come to pass, or I have not yet achieved it, I usually get stressed. I'm like, what didn't happen? What did I do? Like, I didn't plan enough. Am I not good enough? Don't do that to yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't stress yourself. Because in Isaiah 60:22 it says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. But it doesn't make you to be not to have any plans. Doesn't mean that you just do it like that, But it's okay not to figure everything out. So don't be too stressed. You're like, okay, I've not yet planned my life. Don't be. It's okay. It's okay. One thing at a time, one step at a time. Okay. Something that I wish I knew is that be open to change. Don't be this person who likes to be in one place. It can be a change to environment. It can be change to friends. Just be open to change. But it's someone who is always ready to change. If you learn something new, be open to change. If it is an environment that is not working for you, go to another environment. If it's that relationship didn't work, move on. Be open to change. Don't be enclosed in a certain box. You cannot do anything. You cannot think. Be open to change. One thing that I wish I knew is that enjoy the journey. Don't be too serious. And then don't be on the fun side. At least make sure that you balance. And for me, I usually say at least 80-20. So 80 is at least seriousness. And then 20 is for fun. Go party with your friends. Go enjoy, But be careful on the way you're enjoying, But don't be too serious. Don't be too hard on yourself. Enjoy the journey. You'll never be young again. So don't be too hard on yourself. Enjoy it. But make sure 80-20 rule. 80 seriousness, 20 a little bit of fun here and there. You don't want to be so dull, If you made this far, kindly make sure that you subscribe, comment, share, and give me a thumbs up. You're road to 100 subscribers. So make sure if you watch this far, if you watch my video, make sure that you subscribe. And comment down below if you want me to recommend or to make a video about the books that you can start reading. Much love.